Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are here to discuss about the marketing plan for next 3 years for the brand Citroen. Before we move into details, let's see who is the sole authorized agent in UAE for the Citroen brand. Al Rastamani Trading Company is the authorized agent for the Citroen brand in UAE. Al Rastamani Trading Company was established in UAE in 2002 to provide transportation solutions to the nation. This is a subsidiary company of Al Rastamani Group, which is a famous and oldest group in UAE. Under Al Rastamani Trading Company, we have two business units, Suzuki Business Unit and Citroen Business Unit. Citroen Business Unit was established in UAE in 2014. So, we are still young. Before we go into details, let's see what the Citroen brand is. Citroen brand was founded in France in 1990. Citroen is the first car brand manufactured in mass scale outside USA. Citroen has won number of awards for their engines and for their models in France. Even today, Citroen is one of the popular and famous brand in France and Europe. Citroen is just been introduced to UAE in 2014. Since the Citroen is introduced in UAE in 2014, still the brand name is not aware in UAE. Current situation of UAE car market. As you can see, in UAE car market is around 400,000 units. Out of that, passenger cars are accounted for 320,000 units and around 80,000 accounted for commercial vehicles. Let's see how the passenger car numbers have been broken down by brand wise. As you can see, Toyota with 39% market share is dominating the UAE car market, followed by Nissan with 17% market share. And thereafter, Mitsubishi, Hyundai, Ford, Kia, Fuso, BMW, Honda, Chevrolet are followed. And since Citroen is still young in UAE, we are among the other 8.5 margin. Let's see our strengths and weaknesses. Our strengths. UAE territory contract. Al Rastamani Trading Company is the sole agent in UAE. Therefore, the competitors cannot be there for our brand. And Al Rastamani Group reputation is high in UAE. And brand from France. It's made in France. Therefore, we can market this brand. And presence in Dubai, which is the main financial hub in UAE. Let's see what are our weaknesses. Incapable sales staff. Our sales staff is not trained enough to market this brand in UAE. Poor advertising campaign. We are still in very premature stage for our advertising campaign, and we are yet to organize our advertising campaign. Short range of products. Still we market only 1,600 capacity engine cars in UAE. Therefore, our market is very narrow. And our less product awareness is the next weakness, because since we just introduced, people do not aware about our product. Let's see what are our opportunities and threats. Growing population. As you are aware, UAE population is growing very fast. Mostly the expatriates are coming here to do their businesses and to do jobs. Increase middle income class population. Since UAE is becoming a developed country among the others in the Middle East and the region, so middle income class population is increasing. So if fuel prices increase in the future, the increased demand for lower capacity cars. So UAE has decided to release the fuel prices to float with market prices. Therefore, in future, if the UAE fuel prices increase, we have opportunity to sell our small capacity engine cars. Availability in modern road network. As you are aware, UAE road network is very latest and built with all the supportive facilities. And then what are our threats? Well-established competitor brands. As you saw in the analysis, the other brands are well established and having a good market share. And strong promotional and advertising activities by the competitors. So competitors are well established and they are having good financial support to do their promotional and advertising campaigns. A newly introduced 20% down payment requirement. UAE government has introduced a down payment requirement of 20%. So which means the customers have to pay 20% of the car value at the beginning. And appreciation of euro currency. Since we import our brand from Europe, so if the euro is appreciated, so our brand, price of the car will increase in UAE. Let's see the pestle analysis. Political. Application of new toll gates on Dubai roads, parking fee increases, imposing new paid parking zones will affect in a negative way for us. And promoting to use public transportation also may affect negatively to us. And government decision to implement VAT from January 2018 onwards also will implement negatively for us. Let's see the economics. Growing population with high purchasing power is a good point for us. And risk of increasing bank interest rate is a negative point for us. And change of world prices may go positively or negatively. Social. Changing personal lifestyle of population and family requirement. So these requirements will change the demand for cars. Some people may go for four-wheel drives, some people may go for sports cars. So therefore, it's in fact for us, our sales. And technological. Level of incorporation of latest innovation in Citroen cars. This is a plus point for us. Using computerizing diagnostic techniques in identify vehicle problems. This is again is an easy point for the maintenance purpose. Environment. Environmental friendly cars such as electric and hybrid are coming to the market. And legal ban on sales for more than 10 years of cars. So this may affect or favorably for our new car as the old cars will go.
Thank you, Chandana. So far we have discussed the current situation by using SWOT and pestle analysis. Now I am going to talk about the current situation by using Michael Porter's 5 forces. Those are the components of 5 forces: bargaining power of supplier, threat of new entrants, bargaining power of customer, threat of substitutes, and competitive rivalry within the industry. So why it is important? It is critical to understand the market competition and to formulate the strategies. So Michael Porter's 5 forces is a great tool to use for strategy formulation. It gives us the basic knowledge about the industry and what forces affecting our decision making. Whether we need to go for the cost advantage, competitive advantage. To begin, I would like to start with the bargaining power of supplier. Citroen has many agents across the globe. We are only one of them. So our contribution to their total revenue is very less. So our overall bargaining power with supply is very less. The next force is bargaining power with customers. This will depend with the type of sale, whether it is individual or bulk. Of course, individual customers, they don't have bargaining power, but bulk customers, the quantity they are buying with us, so they have more strong negotiation power. The next force is the threat of new entrants. The legal barriers. Citroen appoint one agent in one territory, so we don't have to worry about Citroen will appoint another agent in the same this territory. But of course, there are many brands yet to introduce into the UAE market. So in that case, we have a threat of new entrants. But still they need huge investment and need to spend a lot of money to money for advertising. So it will take pretty much time them to come and establish in this market. So we can overall grade threat for new entrants is moderate to low. Let's move to threat of substitute. Threat of substitute is very high due to that low switching cost and the trade-in facilities available in the market. Customer can easily switch one product to one brand to other because of these reasons. There are many alternatives available in this market with higher option and the bigger capacity than Citron for the same prices. Let's move to the next force, rivalry among existing players. This is the biggest threat that we are facing in the current industry. This market is little bit similar to oligopoly market structure. So one player's action is highly affecting to the other players. So the two big giants, Toyota and Nissan, controlling the market, having more than 50% of the market share. They use their economics of scale to offer more and more benefit to the customers, which the small players can't offer. But last, not the least, we would like to add one more force, that is government, because government activities is highly affecting to this automotive industry. Government is time to time implementing rules and regulation that adversely affecting to the automotive industry. Finally, I can conclude that upon our analysis for competitor analysis, bargaining power of suppliers, threat from substitutes, and rivalry among existing players, the threat is very high. And the other two, threat of new entrants and bargaining power of customers, the risk is moderate to low. To continue regarding the officers, I would like to call upon Kissy.
Thank you, Priyankika. I am going to talk about current marketing plan. It is about 4 P's analysis. I am going to talk about product. Citron is currently having 1600 cc engines only. UAE people are very much like to have higher engine capacity vehicles. Otherwise, it is very difficult to drive in highways. The price. C segment prices having starting from 49,000 to 125,000. DC segment prices starting 79,000 to 145,000. Comparing to other brands, it is very higher price because it is not in the market. It's still not in the popular brand in the market. The place. Citron is having 2 showrooms in Dubai. No any showrooms in capital Abu Dhabi and other Emirates. Finally, I am going to talk about promotions. In here, I will talk about advertising. Al Rustamani is not doing much advertising. They do not have advertising in radio or newspaper. They do not have advertising in highways, any banner or something. The TV commercial advertising also in very limited time. The other sales promotions. Citron cars doesn't have any sales promotion rather than Ramadan, during Ramadan. Public relations. We have visited to Dubai showrooms. The staff is too much poor in attention to customer. they could not explain their products, what kind of product is having, what range of product is having. They could not explain to us. That means they does not aware about their product. So I'm going to invite to Ayodhya talk about marketing objectives. Thank you.
Thank you, Kitsiri. Now I am going to talk about marketing objectives and the 3 years marketing plan for Citroen cars. See, these 4 tables are showing our predicted numbers. When we talk about the target volume, we are focusing to sell 400 numbers cars in year 2016. It will gradually increase into 2017 up to 800 pieces of cars. End of the 3rd year, it will be increasing to 1200 pieces. Out of that, we predicted to gain the revenue as shown in the 2nd table, which is 24 million in the 1st year, and the 2nd year it will move into 49 million, and end of the 3rd year it will be 72 million. As the Citroen car is just introduced 2 years back, the management is not focusing for the profit in the beginning of this launch. In 2016, we will expect 4.6 million minus profit, and 2017 also minus profit, which is 2.4 million. But we will expect into 2018 to gain the nominal profit as 2.9 million, which we can achieve if we achieve the volume of 1200 selling of the cars. Out of which we are going to take some market share which is very nominal. In 2016, we expecting to grab the market share as 0.13%. It will increase into 0.24%, and end of the 3rd year it will increase into 0.34%. We have done our STP analysis in the point of our marketing strategy. We have identified the segment. We categorize the UAE population into 2 major categories in the point of selling Citroen cars, which is medium level income population, which we have further elaborate into local population, expatriate, and young and old age people, those who like to drive European cars which they cannot afford BMW, Audi or other expensive European cars. The next segment we have identified fleet car buyers, which is rent-a-car car company and the taxi companies. Let's see who is our targeting group. We are expecting to sell Citroen brand into the people who earn minimum salary is AED 5,000 dirhams per month. They can easily afford 1,000 dirhams per monthly installment for the car loan. In the UAE land, most of them are purchasing the cars with the support of bank loans. We target in that point of view the UAE dirhams 5,000 dirhams who are earning, they can easily afford 1,000 dirhams per month. Among this category, we have identified the government servants are the most target people to sell out our cars, because in UAE the government servants are highly paid than the private sector. Rent-a-car and taxi companies. also next our target group. Why we have target into the taxis and taxi companies and rent-a-car? Let's think about. The taxi companies are every 5 years changing their cars. They are not looking into the high technologies as well as many features. The taxi companies wanted to transport people from one place to another destination only. That is their main objective. They are not looking for the high features, high sophisticated environment and features. Let's see proposed marketing mix. We focus into product. There are two series of product are produced in Citroen car brand. The first one is C series and DS series. Out of two series, we have selected C series to promote in UAE market. C series further categorized into Cell C, C3 exclusive, C4 comfort, C4 exclusive. Out of that, we are more focusing into the first brand, first model, which is Celici. Why? Because it is the cheapest car in the market in that range. The price, Celici is currently priced, currently sells at UAE dirhams 49,000, which is the one of lowest in the same category. In first 2-3 years, we are focusing to go ahead with loss leader concept. Why? Because the management is expecting to move more number of cars on the UAE road network, which will help to develop the brand awareness. We have only 2 showrooms in Dubai, which is not serve the requirement as per the UAE market demand. We can explore other market into Abu Dhabi. We will open one showroom in Abu Dhabi as well as another showroom in Al Ain. The Al Ain showroom is not focusing on only into Al Ain population. We are focusing into Oman market as well, because which is very close to the border of Oman. The Oman people will come and buy the car and go back. The next, we will move into promotions. We have identified the best promotion strategy is guerrilla marketing type promotion in this land. Why? Because the opening the showroom is very expensive in UAE. They have to pump lot of money to make new showroom. Rather opening new showrooms, guerrilla marketing type, such as they can easily go into the shopping malls. Let's see what are our promotions. We are planning to go ahead with guerrilla type marketing promotions. We can select number of major shopping malls. We can go ahead with nicely decorated promotion vehicles along with the beautiful girls. And we can do some promotion activities which will help for the brand awareness. People will come and look the activities. At that time, we can easily demonstrate our brand. Next target is introduce our cars for the raffle draws. Most of the shopping malls are launching raffle draws in Dubai festival season. Not only the Dubai festival season, there are some other occasions as well. We can introduce our car with very nominal price. Maybe it is loss leader concept as well. Then we can visit into the government organization. Why? Because the government servants are getting high salary than the private sector. As we have already target for the 5,000 dirhams minimum salary earning people, many of them are available in the government organization, which we can approach through our higher management of Al Rostamani Group. Al Rostamani is having very reputed name in the UAE land, which we can use for approaching the government organization. Our next promotion to attract the customers is pay 20% mandatory down payment, which is imposed by recent imposed by UAE government, which Al Rostamani Group company will pay it on behalf of customer, as they have the very strong financial support from the group, Al Rostamani Group. With that note, I am going to handing over podium to Gregory. Gregory, now your turn to talk about your part. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ayodhya. Before we conclude that our marketing presentation, I am going to discuss about that our finance, analysis and budgets. In this regards, we planned 2016, 17 and 18 as well, the 3 years plan. Actually, our plan was to lose some money in first 2 years and gain in 2018. If you see this our graph, in 2016 we are going to lose 4.6 million, as well as 2017 we are going to lose 2.4 million. Why? Because of our strategy to gain that money in 2018, which shows in our graph in last 2.9 million. So that is our finance, analysis and budget within these 3 years. Now I am going to discuss about risk analysis. Knowing this risk, we follow our marketing strategies as discussed to meet our objectives. Finally, we came to the end of our presentation. So we are going to conclude all in one. The Citron introduced in 2014 in UAE market. Citron is too young to this market. Therefore, the resale value of the Citron vehicle we have to establish among the customers. Next 3 years, it is very important to establish these factors to increase sales volume, which parallelly increase the profit margin. In order to achieve this, it has been recommended series of actions in various aspects, such as advertising, participate in all kind of promotional activities, offer discounts and all kind of service packages, as explained my colleagues in their presentation slides. With the proposed marketing plan, it is expected to increase volume of sales and accordingly increase the revenue within the 3 years plan. Keep all in mind, so our main objective and target to get the profit within 3 years, it means end of 2018. So we hope and we have analyzed knowingly the risk of the market, and we have a confidence if you do this marketing proposal as we planned, so we can achieve this target with gaining profit in 2018. Thank you.